like it. Would maybe repurchase in the future. Like, I do enjoy the fragrance. Maybe I'll repurchase a little travel size, maybe I won't, but I like it. Then there's I like it, but would not get it again, period, at all. I wouldn't get it as a travel size, wouldn't get it as a full bottle, but I do like the scent. Then finally, at the bottom, I cannot see myself continuing use of this fragrance. I don't hate any of the fragrances I own, but there's one or two that like I just can't see myself ever gravitating towards it again. It just, either I grew out of it or just ended up not really meshing well with me. That's the sky leveling of it all. So let's get started. Let's begin with I'm just gonna pick a random one. Okay. It's a good one. This is zucchero filato or fiato from Kyse Perfumes. AKA, it's a cotton candy, pure cotton candy, spun sugar fragrance by Kyse Perfumes. And the lady who runs this business is so lovely and kind. People said not to trust Fragrantica anymore, so I'm gonna try to do it from the actual websites of the companies. The fragrance notes are spun sugar, berries, and more spun sugar. The sweet smell of pink cotton candy without the calories. It is like berry cotton candy. It is just pure, like carnival cotton candy to me. It is lovely and stunning. I rate this just life that I have already grown past. So I just don't think, when you smell a perfume from like high school, and it could be the best perfume ever, but if you used it at a time like that, you outgrew it. Even if it's the most mature perfume ever, if you used it in the time of adolescence, you're just like, oh, okay, I'm done with her. It smells wonderful. I do like it. I highly recommend if you have never used it and you want something fruity and floral. But I would not repurchase again just because I used it so much already. To put it into perspective, this is pretty big. It's the 3.3 ounce. I had one before this, and look at this one. So, my time has passed, but she is lovely. But she gets +5 points for being used in so many ASMR videos when I first started. So, it's a very ASMR-y bottle, and I love the sea glass texture. Well, I don't think this counts as a rating. I don't think they sell it anymore, but I just had to show you. I was going through my stuff, and I found Our Moment by One Direction. Oh my gosh. Look at how much it's macerated, like aged. Oh my god, it brings me back. They definitely don't make this anymore, and rest in peace, Liam Payne. If you don't know, I was such a massive Directioner in middle school. They literally were my life. In 7th grade, 8th grade, like they were everything and more. So the news was absolutely devastating, and this was like, I think my first perfume, like before Daisy, You So Sweet. This was, look at this, how much I used. This was my holy water. I literally got this with the whole set, with like the lotion and the shower gel. I just had to show you this beautiful relic, the cutest bottle. And middle school Sky was just so excited to get this. I remember I was like, oh my god, I got this and like the Midnight Memories album with it. Love this. Its top notes are pink grapefruit, wild berries, and red currants. Mid notes are fresh freesia, jasmine petals, frangipani. I don't know how to say that. And the dry notes are creamy musk, sheer woods, and white patchouli. So this is a love. Can't repurchase, but this is a special memory. Had to show you. This is Alien Goddess Eau de Parfum by Mugler. The lighting got really blue. I don't know what happened. The keynotes are bergamot heart, coconut cream accord, jasmine, grandiflorum super infusion, benzoin, resinoid, and bourbon vanilla infusion. The fragrance family is floral, earthy, woody. I give this, I like it, would not repurchase in the future. I really liked it at first. It's a great summer fragrance. I kind of fell out of liking it. The coconut note is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. If you are looking for a flirty, fun, but mature, beachy summer fragrance, this is it for you. It is so long lasting. So long lasting. So I do enjoy this. When I run out of it, I don't think I'm gonna be like, I need another bottle. I'm just gonna, use it up and be like, okay, that was a good time. We're gonna do the triplets now. Dolce & Gabbana, right? Let's talk about her. Dolce & Gabbana, the one. Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. Intense. And trust me, they're all completely different, I swear. This, I bought myself. These two were gifts from my mama. Dolce & Gabbana, the one. Stunning gold top and gold perfume. Blending notes of mandarin orange with rose and vanilla in an exceptional blend between classic and contemporary. This is unique for the sophisticated pairing of violet, coffee, and iris, which gives life to an intriguing floral scent. This smells so good. It's very good. I have not gravitated towards this at all. Maybe I'll start wearing it again because it's winter. This is a great winter fragrance. I know it says violet, coffee, and iris, but this is literally a vanilla Coke or like a vanilla Dr. Pepper. It's sweet and fizzy with like a caramel note to it. I'm teetering towards love would get another full bottle, or love would get a travel size. I have to stand by my statistics though. I have not sprayed this on me in a really long time, maybe like almost a year. Love would repurchase a travel size in the future. Also, I just realized this is the mini version, not even the full size, so love as a travel size. The only one intense. Also, plus points for all three of them. They have such beautiful, simple, sophisticated bottles. They're very stunning. Hold on. Just give me a second. This olfactive composition is formed by the irresistible accord of Italian mandarin, Indian sambac jasmine, and hypnotizing Madagascan vanilla. It's funny because this is not what Fragrantica says at all. I'm pretty sure. I think Fragrantica says it's like coconut and green apple and stuff. I got it thinking the intense would be similar to this. They're extremely different. I should have done my research, and I thought the vanilla of it I'd like a lot. I don't hate it. It's just very peppery on my skin and very floral. This one definitely I have not used in over a year. I got it maybe almost 2 years ago. I can't see myself continuing use ever. It is good. All of these fragrances are good and would work for somebody. I don't hate it, but can't see myself using it ever again, I don't think. This is Le Monde Gourmand 017 Creme Vanille Eau de Parfum. The top notes: creamy apricot, the middle note, jasmine petals, and the base notes, brown sugar and amber. I think of an ambery, creamy vanilla. This is it. It is just vanilla lotion. That's how it smells. I don't get any apricot from this at all. I use it pretty often after a shower, but I'm going to rate it. I like it. Maybe I'd repurchase in the future just because this company has so many other fragrances and the bottle's so mini. I would love to try another one. They seem to have a lot of really sweet ones like this, so I do like this a lot. I might want to try another one from their company because they all seem really, really yummy. Next is Dossier's Floral Marshmallow. This was a sponsor I did, and the other fragrances I got I gave to my mom or friends because there was just so many. This was the one that I kept. This is inspired by the fragrance Killian, Love Don't Be Shy. The whole point of Dossier is that they recreate fragrances. Really good company. The top notes are marshmallow, neroli, bergamot. The middle notes, orange blossom, honeysuckle, jasmine, orris. The base notes, amber, vanilla, and musk. This is literally floral Lucky Charms. I wish it was a little lighter and fresher. The musk and the floral is definitely cloying at first and just kind of heavy, but the This is from the replica line from Maison Margiela. This is Coffee Break, and I just discovered this is going to be discontinued soon. In replacement of new fragrances, I believe they came out with like a vanilla pastry one, which that seems really good. Wow, out of stock already in all sizes. That's crazy. The top notes are coffee accord, red apple accord, lemon essence. The middle notes are lavender essence, spearmint essence, and orange flower absolute. The base notes are milk mousse accord, sandalwood essence, and cedarwood essence, a lot of essence. Coffee Break conveys the comfort of a warm cup of cafe latte, contrasting with the fresh sensation of soaking your lips in the milk mousse. Milk mousse, milk mousse. This is very good. It's unisex. I think this could work, especially as a fragrance for someone who wants a more masculine but still a sweet coffee aspect to it. The top notes, stunning, but as a coffee lover, I adore this. I give this love it as a travel size. Very good. I don't get apple or lemon or spearmint at all, though, I will say. I gotta savor this. This is Pure Vanilla from La Vanilla. This is pure Madagascar vanilla, creamy tonka bean, and soft heliotrope blend. It gets ASMR points for sure. And you can see I did a dastardly dent on it. I got this 2 years ago. I was on such a perfume kick 2 years ago. And now I'm just kind of using them. I've been taking note of like what I like and don't like and such. Also this brand, the healthy fragrance La Vanilla, their stuff is very clean, very good for you. So the company I adore, and I really like that. And the ingredients are very good. It has goji berry for your skin, really good stuff. It's certainly a healthy fragrance brand. However, I loved this at first. And then I guess it's the heliotrope. It's just become very heavy. I wish it was a lighter vanilla. It's very, like, just a musky. You can tell that these musky scents, I just, I kind of grew out of it, I guess. It just leans very mature for me. I think I've mentioned this in a video before. I like it. Maybe I'd repurchase in the future. This is Salt from Ellis, Brooklyn. This is a baby mini bottle. So cute. This is like what the full size looks like, but shrunken down. So cute. I was obsessed with this at one point. I've mentioned it in a lot of videos. Also, their company has a lot of clean ingredients as well, so points to that. Salty skin, the creamy heat of the sun, and a whiff of tropical florals. Salt features the heady salty notes of vegan ambergris with the tropical floral notes of Tahitian tiar and the warmth of sandalwood and musk. I really loved this. It's amazing for the summer. It's the vegan ambergris note. Ambergris is kind of like a sweaty, animalic, salty. It's supposed to be like the smell of like salty skin. You know what I mean? I like that it's vegan ambergris. And for a while, it just started to like turn my nose off from it. That one note just started to like, I just didn't like it. But now it's kind of, I don't know, that note is still kind of bothering me now. I just grew out of that note. They also have so many fragrances I would love to try. I smelt sunfruit. It did not last long at all, which was devastating. That was the only reason I didn't buy it. This brand, Ellis, Brooklyn, has a fragrance called sunfruit. You need to smell it. It is perfection. It just disappeared within, I kid you not, like 5 minutes on my skin, but oh my gosh, it was everything and more. It was so good. I do like it for the summer. I like it. Maybe I'd repurchase in the future. notes of slime are almond, glue, middle notes of hawthorn and modeling clay, and base notes of sweet vanilla. This lasts very long and it smells like a pinoli cookie. I'm just gonna spray it. Ooh, like pinoli, rainbow cookies like pinoli, almond paste. Love it if they offered a travel size, 100%. So, love it as a travel size. Hair salon. Top notes are hairspray, shampoo, apple, almond. Middle notes, jasmine, rose, iris, white flowers. Base notes of heliotrope, rice powder, and white musk. This is what I would assume Bubble Bath by Maison Margiela smells like. It smells like freshly shampooed hair. It smells like bubble bath. Really clean and just very comforting. A very comforting smell. After the shower, I was spraying this. When I first got it, I was obsessed. However, it does not last long on me at all, which is devastating. But it is very good nonetheless. I would hope that there's a bubble bathy smell like this out there that's longer lasting that I would maybe get instead, but if not, so I like it. Maybe I'd repurchase in the future. This was gifted, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean by the levels. I have two from Scentbird that I kept. This is Deauville, France, vivre, eau de parfum. Probably butchered that. It's floral fruity. The top notes, bergamot, pear, nectarine. The middle notes, jasmine, sembach, rose, lily of the valley. And the heart is cedarwood, sandalwood, and musk. This is what like fresh laundry smells like. It's supposed to be like the coast. It's supposed to be the coast of France. It's simple, natural, watery, fresh laundry, which I adore. Fruity note is there. This is perfect for a day where I just don't want to smell like a crazy perfume. This is just fresh laundry, fresh, clean, watery. Very good. And the jasmine, that kind of teeter me a little bit. That's the only thing. But very, very good. If they got rid of that jasmine-y. Actually, on clothing, it fully dries down to just like fresh, clean linen. So it's really good. I love as a travel size. Next is the one I don't have, but she's amazing. The strawberry shortcake by Scentbird is bergamot zest, vanilla shortcake, wild strawberries, and whipped cream. I wish it lasted a little bit longer. It dries down and then it just kind of becomes like bergamot vanilla after a couple hours. But clearly I like it. I've been bringing it everywhere because when I spritz it as I'm out and about, it's like whew, strawberry shortcake. Very good. I'm going to say I'm between love it as a travel size and I like it. Maybe I'd get again in the future. Yeah. Okay, before we get into the final little perfumes, I'm going to do a speed run of my body sprays. This is freaking discontinued. It's from Bath & Body Works. It is aromatherapy, comfort, vanilla, and patchouli from Bath & Body Works. Look how little I have left. It is so long lasting, amazing. I really like the patchouli with the vanilla. It's so good. It's a pillow spray and like a body mist hairspray. Love it. Would repurchase as a full bottle if I could. All reliable. Probably said this at least a million times in different videos. This is Coconut Fantasy from Body Fantasies. Quite literally only use this for ASMR. I can see myself getting it in the future again, but just for ASMR purposes. I liked it. Would not get again. This one's not going anywhere, don't fret. pistachio and salty and sweet and milky, which some people like that, but I just don't want to smell like that most of the time. It smells delicious, but going out, this is not like a going out fragrance to me, or, you know what I mean? I like it wearing it with like a day at home, editing, relaxing. It's just not very versatile to me, but it's very lovely and very long lasting. I liked it. I would not repurchase again, just because I have a lot. It's not something I gravitate towards. It's a very fun, delicious smell though. If you want to smell like bubble tea and pistachio, milky sweet, freaking get this. It is amazing. This one is very popular for a reason. Next is Lepus by Piper and Barrow. I'm some more in depth. I have a video trying both of them out. Fun fact. This is bergamot peel, French lavender, black tea latte, vanilla bean, and soft musk. I love the vanilla bean with the lavender, the black tea latte note for me. Definitely more masculine in my opinion, but they're all unisex fragrances. It's just the black tea latte note leaned a little like smoky for me. Very dark black tea note. You want to smell like a dark London fog, definitely get this again. All of these fragrances, I have to say, they are for someone, and this is still really lovely in the way it was crafted together. Very good. But I just don't think it's for me, that's all. I wore it a couple times and it just, I don't know. But it's literally a black vanilla tea latte with lavender. Very accurate, creation. So for now, I like it, but I would not repurchase again. This is Basque by Piper and Barrow. This is a summer spa resort in a freaking bottle. I'm on the Piper and Barrow website, and it says Basque is available. I guess they restocked on like the limited releases. Sun-soaked citrus, strawberry leaf, black pepper, rich white florals, coconut milk, and shea. The black pepper note took a little bit to get used to. It's very peppery at first, but it gives like a spa was wearing. So let me just say that. This has been my go-to. It's so delicious. I especially love it in the colder weather. Summer, I more so gravitate towards this. This is more like winter for me, but together, I really like it. And I spray perfume in my hair. I know that's not a good thing, but... Oh my gosh, that was me rating every fragrance I have. Any fragrance I didn't show, like I said, I either gave it away to a friend or family member, or I threw out or used up. For example, it's one of my popular videos actually. I reviewed a sample set of Lake and Sky perfumes. I threw out all of them. They just really started to nauseate me. I said that in the video. I did not like them in the video either, except for 1111 by Lake and Sky. That I actually used up, and maybe I'd get in the future. I give that. I like it. Maybe I'd get again in the future. Anything I gave away to friends and family, I guess that would be considered. I liked it, but would not purchase again. So yeah, this video was very long, I'm assuming. If you love hearing me whisper, oh my gosh, is this the video for you? If you do not like me whispering, oh my gosh, this video you really did not like. I'm so sorry. I know my taste in perfume is very wonky. I like a lot of things, but it takes a little for me to love something, if that makes sense. I'm very picky. Thank you so much if you watched to the end of this. Oh my gosh, thank you. You're a trooper. But once I get through a handful of these fragrances, do comment some recommendations now and I'll take a look at them in the future. Or I'll keep them in my notes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah, last time I filmed a fragrance video, I sprayed the perfume every time I talked about it, and I had the most massive headache. So, I was just avoiding that for this video, so it's just a lot more rambly and tappy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.